y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kimberly and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay. I send things into ThredUp, but not as much as I used to. I used to like go hard with them. And I will even still sometimes send things into the RealReal. And today we are doing an old-fashioned haul, but with a caveat. I'm filming this on January 2nd, 2024. And I decided to see what was in the thrift store multiple times. So I went to Goodwill twice and a local thrift once. I'm in Massachusetts near the Connecticut border. I'm in a, bigger town, but my town actually doesn't have any Goodwills. And I really like the Goodwill in Connecticut that I go to. So I decided to see what was there because, again, end of 2023, people are donating, people are getting rid of stuff for the tax write-offs. So I want to see what they had. And I have to tell you, in those 3 trips, I found some really good pieces. Yes, I found some bread and butter, but again, I have a stack here and it's like I'm sitting and it's almost to my head. So yeah. This is kind of bread and butter. There's some designer. And my average cost of goods between these 3 trips was between $2.50 and $3.75. So I have designer pieces that cost me nothing, basically. I mean, in comparison. So let me show you what I got because I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I can't wait to list these things. Although some things are going to get sent to other places. So up first we have, you're really not going to be able to see it because of the thing here. This is a Rebecca Taylor dress in a size 6. And it's just this really gorgeous black dress. It has like a scalloped hem. And then it almost has this layered effect here. It isn't a layered effect. And it has another scalloped hem here. It is really cute. It has the hidden back zipper. It's a size 6. And it almost feels like linen, but this is cotton. So super excited by this. One of the things I'm the most excited about with these things are, even if they sit for a little while, they're good quality items. Next is a piece that my mother found, and she was like, "You're not leaving it behind. It's only $2. So now I'd never heard of this brand, but it had a lot going for it. So the brand is Indigenous, and it's organic and fair trade fashion. It's a size small, and it is this gorgeous long line cardigan. It has a really nice pattern at the bottom. It's an open front, and it is, so one of the other things is, it's made in Peru of 100% organic cotton. So it's lightweight, it has a nice feel, it's a nice material, and I just think it has a lot going for it. And for $2, she's right. I'm not leaving that behind. Next we have Lily Pulitzer. So it's kind of faded, but you can see it in the camera, luckily. These are they're size 0, and they are the South Ocean skinny crop. They're such a cute pattern. They have this really nice, almost like embroidery detail with, a scalloped trim. And it has the L's on the back pocket. I do decently well with Lily. I even do decently well with the non-typical Lily. So I wasn't going to leave it behind, and I really loved this. And again, my max cost of goods was like $3.75. So I'm not going to lose any money on what I got. All right. Next, I am in New England, so I find a lot of New England teams. This is an NFL team apparel women's sleepwear top in a size large, and it's for the New England Patriots. It has like a 3/4 sleeve. So I don't normally pick up a lot of athletic wear to begin with. However, every time I do, it sells pretty decently, even if I have to hold it for a little while. I just sold a Nike Washington State beanie for $18 on Poshmark. So sometimes getting the athletic apparel is worth it if you have the room to hold it. Luckily, I do. Next is a brand that I don't really pick up a lot, but this is Kate Hill, and it is a really pretty sweater. It's got a what's that neckline? It's kind of like a turtleneck, but it's a little more cowled. It's not a stiff turtleneck, it's more of a cowled neck. Beautiful print. I love this. And the thing that, sold me on it was the material, which, where is the material tag? like it ran away from me. There it is. This is a size small, but it is 60% lamb's wool and 20% nylon. Why does it say? No, it's 80% lamb's wool. My bad. Made in Hong Kong. So this is also vintage. So it's vintage. It's lamb's wool. I just thought it had a lot going for it. It does need a little bit of sweater shaving, but that's easy enough to do. Next up, we have... This is J. McLaughlin, another pretty expensive brand. Well, relatively. This one is a size medium, and it's a faux suede tunic, maybe dress if you really, want to push it. I love the little ruffle around the collar here. It's got a 3/4 length sleeve, and it just felt so nice. So I had to pick that up. I love that it has the little pleat in the back for movement. I usually send that brand, or at least I used to send that brand to the ThredUp a lot, but I think I'm just going to try and list it because I like the way that feels and everything. Next is Soft Surroundings in a size large, and there was just no way I was leaving this behind at $250 because it is this gorgeous velvet top. It has a balloon type sleeve with a button closure at the cuff, and it's just this gorgeous paisley print. I love selling velvet pieces. It does well for me, so I never leave it behind. Next, this was a dual pickup. So this was Saks Fifth Avenue, and it's 100% cashmere. Honestly, this is like vintage vibes all the way because if you look at it, look at all the detail. So these are all jewels. It's like this really cool bejeweled front, and then the sleeves are all bejeweled, but then the back is solid, which is good. It is so soft. The cashmere on this, amazing. It's gorgeous. Next, so this is a brand that I've heard about from Courtney at Common Tags. She's talked about it before, so when I saw it, I picked it up. This is the second piece I'd found. This was from not the Goodwill. This was from the little thrift store. They had another top from the same brand, which is Pearl Izumi, that I found like 2 weeks ago, and I picked it up, and this is the exact same top, same print and everything, but in a different colorway. So it is a size extra, extra large. I couldn't resist because this is a cycling tee, and it has like these pockets in the back. And because I have it now in 2 different colors, and an extra, extra large, I figured why not give that a try. Next up, we have more cashmere. This one is a Club Monaco cashmere. Again, this is a brand I usually send to the Real, but I am going to list myself. It is a size medium. It's a color block cashmere sweater, like a little bit tunic length, but it's in really good condition. And again, the cashmere on this is so soft. I've felt some cashmere that was not soft. Next up, we have Chico's. Chico's is very bread and butter for me. I am a little pickier on it than I've been in the past, but I just couldn't resist. This is their no iron Chico's size 2, so size 12-14. And this is a linen top with this really pretty color and print to it. And I love their like button downs. I feel like they're pretty consistent sellers for me. It is a 3/4 length sleeve, and I will not say no to linen, especially from a good brand. It has a good, it has things going for it. This piece was kind of a I can't resist type piece. So this is a novelty print from Gap. It is the fitted boyfriend shirt in a size medium. And the reason I fell for it was because it has this all over owl print. It does need a bath because it does have 1 or 2 little marks on it. Mostly, oh no, it doesn't. It's literally not even a mark. I thought it was a mark. It was just a fuzzy. But it is a quarter. Is it a quarter button, half button? It doesn't button all the way down, but it goes to about the halfway point. And it is just so cute. I love a good novelty top. I don't pick them up very often anymore, but some prints I just can't resist. All right. So the next piece is one, I got this so this was from the little thrift store, and this was on their half price rack, and because it was considered a long sleeve, even though it's a sweater, it was only $2. So I wasn't going to leave it behind because this is, so Brooks Brothers is a brand that I don't pick up very often, but it can be very bread and butter for me if it's specific factor stacking to it. For this one, it's Brooks Brothers size large, which helps. It's Italian, it says it's Italian yarn, can't even speak, and it is wool. It doesn't feel like it. It's such a thin sweater. It's very lightweight, very soft, but it is 100% merino wool. And this sweater, does it have a date on it? I don't think it has a date, but it does say that it was made in Milano, Italy. So, or at the very least, that's where the yarn came from. So I couldn't resist. It is a V-neck. The only thing is that this was sold as a women's, but I think it might be a men's, so I'm going to look into it. Either way, I just don't think it was a bad pickup. This was also at that little thrift store, and it is a size, I believe this is this is a 2X. It's a Disney branded mini sweatshirt. It's almost t-shirt like because it's a very, very thin sweatshirt material. So it's like that cross between, but I could not resist. Sometimes it's about the size as much as it is the branding. And I say that because I picked up, these are men's, but at my Goodwill, these were on sale. So I picked up 3 men's t-shirts, new with tags for the Flash. This one is a 3XL. This one is a, which is this? This is the 2XL. And again, it is new with tags. And this is an extra large. And they're just for $2.25 on sale. Why not? Number one, I thought they were good sizes. It's a brand, you know, DC. And even if I struggle to sell them, I can always bring them over to the Plato's Closet because they're always taking t-shirts, especially graphic t-shirts. Next up, we have Life is Good. It's on one of their classic women's t-shirts. It does have the little Life is Good logo on the back. This one says research, experiment, hypothesize, conclude, science, question. I just thought this was such a good STEM type t-shirt. I've done decently well with that brand too. And I like selling graphic tees, but I don't sell like vintage graphic tees. I just sell like cute graphic tees. This is another one that I picked up at that little thrift for like $2. Normally not a brand I pick up, but I like this style. So this is a Loft Outlet size large, and it is a white and black pinstripe. Well, the black is the little pinstripe detail. Long sleeve. It's almost like a silk top, but it's not. It's 100% polyester. I just really like the style of this. Worst case scenario, I send it to ThredUp because I've sold that brand pretty decently over there. Next is this, like, remember, $3.75 is the most I paid per item. This is Karen Millen. Good brand, kind of pretty expensive. This is a size 10, and it is new with tags. So it has the Karen Millen tag on it, and it is this gorgeous black dress. Midi length. It has like this gold button detail at the shoulder, and then the back has a chunky gold zipper. Super cute. Again, that's a brand I would normally send to ThredUp, but because, or even the Real, but with how low they price it, I'm not going to do that. I'll just list it myself. And it's new with tags, so I think it'll do well. Next is, oh my gosh. Next is a brand that I have never found before, so I was super excited. It is Sweaty Betty. Let's see if I can show you. So there's the tag. This is a Sweaty Betty London, size medium, and it is this cool sweater with the drawstring at the hem. It has the kangaroo pocket. It has like the turtleneck. I just thought this was such a cool sweatshirt. And it has the thumb holes. So I think it'll do well. I'm actually like really excited to list a lot of these things, which is why I got them. Next is Diane von Furstenberg, size 10. And it is a skirt, and I don't love selling skirts, but I've done decently well with Diane von Furstenberg, so I wasn't going to leave this behind. The color is stunning. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up. And I love that it has this chunky side zip detail on both sides. I just thought this was such a pretty sweater. Not sweater, skirt. Next, we have a brand that I've done decently well with, so I couldn't resist. It is Prana, size medium. And it is this gorgeous chunky sweater. It also has the little Prana on the back underneath the collar. So I just thought this was really nice. I liked the knit of it. This is an Athleta dress. Size, what size are you? Size medium. And I love Athleta. I know it's not doing as well as it used to, but I still do decently well with it. So I'm not going to leave something behind for that cost of goods, especially in such nice condition. It's like a dress, almost like a sweatshirt dress. And again, it has the really long cuffs and again, a thumb hole on the cuff. So that was nice. Another brand I've never found before, but I've heard such good things from so many resellers that I wasn't going to leave it behind. It is Smartwool, and it is this gorgeous Smartwool sweater. I love the detail at the neckline. I like this like detail around it's almost like a Sherpa around the cuff and around the arms and even down here at the hem. The thing is that I don't even think this is wool though. No, it is 55% polyester, 30% wool, 15% nylon, with the collar being 90% wool. So I thought that was really nice. And I wasn't going to leave it behind in such good condition. Another piece I picked up, and I'm actually bringing this straight to Plato's. This is going into a Plato's box that I have started. It is a New Tags Cuffies Cape Cod t-shirt for baseball. My Plato's has been looking for graphic tees, and at $2, I don't even think I paid that much for this actually. Why not just add to the total? Next is where is it? This is a Badgley Mishka dress in a size 0. It has this it's like an off the shoulder style dress. It does have a belt with it, and one of the loops is ripped off, but since the belt is there, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to cut off the other loop. It's gorgeous. Can't wait. This is a brand I've never found before but heard good things on. This is Good American jeans. These are size 14-32. I don't know. They're skinny with distressing. They have the raw hem. This is a small 14, but you know, measurements and such. There is a little bit of like raw detail here at the waistline, but I think that's intentional because it's kind of scattered throughout the waistband. It's not just in one spot. Next, we have a pair of Theory wool dress slacks in a size 4. Again, this was like $2.50, so I wasn't going to leave that behind. This was also $2. This was a silk, 100% silk Rainy Brook top. It does need to be cleaned because it has some spots here where somebody tried it on and their deodorant got on it. Next is a brand again that I've never found, but I've heard so many good things about. It is the Mountain. It's a size 2XL, and it is a graphic tee with the eagle and the American flag. Next, we have the brand Exclusively Masuk, size extra large. It is a tank top, but I've done decently well with this brand. This needs a good bath. I picked this up because, well, you know, it's a 3X. I'm not going to not. It's a Torrid 3X classic tee. Just a basic. And then I kind of feel like I saved some of the best for last as well, even though it's all mixed in here. This is another brand never found before. It is Dolan Left Coast collection, size extra small. And it is this really pretty long sleeve with color blocking. So it has a pocket at the front, and then the back is gray with that rust color. This is rayon and spandex, but it almost has the feel of silk So cool. It was the color block detail and this color that really like, oh, let me take a look at that. And then I saw the tag and I went, okay. Next is another New Tags piece. I was shocked that this was priced low enough that it ended up being like $3.75. It is Trina Turk, and I've never done great with this brand, unless I've sent it in to someone else to sell for me. However, it was New Tags. It originally retailed for $368, and this is the Lotus sweater dress in a size large. And it is just this really nice dress with color blocking at the bottom. The only thing about this dress, even though it is New Tags, is that it's almost like a flaw. There's flaws. So even though it's New Tags, I think when they were making this dress, there were issues. Because look, all along the bottom are these little holes where they added this white trim. And this is factory. It's from the factory like this. But for $3.75, New Tags, I wasn't going to leave it behind, and I will price it low because of that. But I don't think it'll take away from the dress. And last but not least, this was originally $4 on the rack, but it was half price. And it does have a flaw as well, but it is Tory Burch. I have done decently well with Tory Burch. It's size medium. It's so soft. I was like, this has to be cashmere. And it is. It is a 100% cashmere sweater. Gorgeous stripes. Here's the only flaw. And it's one that I almost missed. There is a small hole right here. And somebody had put like a little sticker to like tell you there was a hole. You almost wouldn't see it if you're just kind of like holding it, but if you're looking, if you're just like looking straight on. But I was looking it over to see if there were any holes, found that one. It's not terrible. Somebody could do something with it. I am going to list it accordingly, but I just thought it was such a pretty sweater, and it's cashmere, and it's Tory Burch. It had a lot going for it. I really love the neckline. So for $2, I'm not leaving it behind. But like I said, so my average cost of goods for all of this was between $250 and $375. I got a lot, and I have a lot of work I have to do to get all of this stuff listed. But let me know what you think, because it has been a while since I've done a haul with you guys. It's been a while since I've done anything with you guys. And I couldn't resist. I had to share, because now we're into 2024, and a lot of the things that people were donating at the end of 2023 are going to start hitting the store, racks at Goodwill and other thrift stores. And I mean, you never know what you're going to find. And at that cost of goods, I really don't think I know I'm going to make my money back, that's for sure. But I think I'm going to do pretty decently well. And it doesn't even matter if I send a bunch of it over to ThredUp or bring it to Plato's. I'm still going to make money on it. But let me know what you think. What was your favorite piece? Did you have a favorite piece? Would you have picked up the flawed items? I will say that I was tempted to not pick up the Trina Turk dress with the little holes around the trim there. I thought about not picking it up, but for $3.75 and it being New Tags, I couldn't leave it behind. But let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I am going to try and be better in 2024 about posting, so we'll see. Bye, guys.